Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome back to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us on this Wicked Wednesday. Whip, 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 wicked. It has been such a brilliant day. It's been so busy. Off the charts busy, can I just say. And I know we are here for Beautiful Beginnings, the show in the week where I really enjoy it because I think because it's called Beautiful Beginnings, you guys are almost a little bit more encouraged to ask those questions that you might normally be too scared to ask at other times in the week. However, this is that show about bringing it back to basics just a little bit, giving you the opportunity to get any questions in that you want to ask. So please do get in touch over the course of this show, whether you watch it on Facebook or indeed on YouTube. Before we get into it, and before we say hello, and before I say hello to me crafty partner in crime over the other side of the studio, I must just mention this. Now, can you believe this, right? So, well, I can believe it because it's such a lovely collection. However, this officially launched at 2 o'clock. The brand new Roaring Twenties collection, the Showstopper. Everybody's been buying the Showstopper. The reason why, A, the collection is absolutely off the chart beautiful, one of the most beautiful, gorgeous, amazing collections we've ever done. But B, everyone's buying the Showstopper. If you buy that for no extra money, we're giving you a goodie bag with more Sara signature goodies in it for free, which is worth £36 or $48, £39 or $48. Now, we launched it officially at 2 o'clock this afternoon, so 4 hours ago. We thought we'd be all right. We thought we would be fine. There'd be enough stock. Whoa, can I just tell you, you shopped till you dropped this morning on Wake Up Call. You devoured the stock during the official launch with Sara. And over the course of the last 2 hours, we have not been able to keep track of how much you have been shopping. And we are now at the position where I can say to you, the Showstopper collection is limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means
it soon won't be seen.
It is going to disappear. And let me just tell you here, if you're thinking, oh, there's thousands, limited stock probably means there's, I don't know, 200 left. We're into double figures. We're into double figures, and I will tell you just how many we have got in a few moments' time. However, if you've waited and waited and waited, now you've got to make your mind up, because if you don't, you're going to be missing out. We will delve into that in more detail in just a little while, once we've calculated all the numbers. Johnny's in there with his abacus at the minute, trying to work out what's what, sorting it all out. I mean, he's like, his ears are steaming with all of the mathematics he's trying to work out. But 86.93 or 111.46, we'll come to that later, when we could be down to the, well, less than 50 potentially. Make sure you get it. As I say, I'm not here on my own, and we've got lots more to feature in this show. With me, the boys are back in town, as loads of you have been saying on the socials. I am here with the Hottie Scotty himself in his new, very smart jacket. Look at Mr. Craig.
Thank you.
I love that jacket, mate.
Thank you very much.
Love
yeah,
it.
there ain't no party like a Crafters TV party on a Wednesday for sure. Yeah, we do, as Ben was saying, when it comes to Beautiful Beginnings, you know, we do tend to bring it back a level or two. So we go and not necessarily simplify it. However, if you do want to then just pull it back that little bit, then you can do if you want. But then what you can also do as well is you can then start to, how do I word it? What am I trying to say, Ben? What you can do is you can still go a lot of detail. Yeah. But with minimal steps. Okay. So don't think that simple has to be 1 or 2 layers and that's it. You can still incorporate many items, but then it is just on that basic level. However, let's just show you a few finished samples. Yes, first of all, we are going to be having a look at Roaring Twenties for sure at my request, because I was like, please come have another look at it, and we are going to. So we are also going to be having a look at our Floral cut and emboss folders. Now these ones here are what we're going to be looking at first of all when it comes to our demonstrations. So you've got a couple of these ones. Now if you've got your die cutting machines, these are all going to work through any of your die cutting machines, doesn't matter what brand. The only ones that you will need to, or the only size you'll need to, of course, just take into mind is if your card's going to fit through it. But we've also Garden Party we've showed you there, and we've also got our beauty. These are our natural stamps, natural beauty stamps. plants that you've got here. So these are some of the things that we will kind of touch upon within Beautiful Beginnings.
Yeah.
But then look at that roaring 20s, that showstopper collection that Ben's been going on about and showing. You can go to town when it comes to the concepts. This is one, I know it sold out yesterday, but this is one you're going to be using, that template library, when it comes to the roaring 20s. You're going to be creating your infinity cards. You're going to be creating your side stepper cards. You're going to be starting to create your rocker cards when it comes to these. Think of all these ones, but then think about your concept cards from your template library, but with that seashell edgeable that you've got within the roaring 20s. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely glorious. What I would say, if you're going for that showstopper collection, stock up on multi-purpose cardstock and some of your luxury cardstock. If you've not got a lot, stock up, take advantage today, because for me personally, if you've seen Wake Up Call, whites and the gold work really well with this collection.
Just whilst we get into it, before I just update you on the Roaring 20s, let's say a few of those were busy. Gareth Dobbs is in from the Isle of Wight, Charlotte Bruce from Tennessee, Barbara Rostovsky from Indiana, Karina Arvidsson from Sweden, Beth Malone in from upstate New York, Angela Essex from Walsall, Tammy Balk is in from South Dakota. Roseanne Carbone says, hello to all my crafty friends, and
Hi.
the boys are back.
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town.
Boys are back in town.
Kendall Safarian is in from Minnesota. Carol Guy's in from Wisconsin. Kerry Carney from Virginia. Cheryl's in from Seawood, Alaska. Renee's in from Minnesota. Lois is in from Ohio. Barbara's in from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Mary Pat 1000 is in from Montana. Kirsty D is in from just up the road. Zoe Carl is in from West Sussex. Michelle is in from Wyoming. And what did you say then?
Oh, Montana. Montana rules the waves.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, just mix it up a little bit.
It's good. And Renee Deshay, you know Renee? Birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Rennie.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
You say you're in with us right now, but you can't be around for the whole show. I guess you've got a party and presents and all that kind of stuff planned to have a great day.
You've got your own S-Club party coming. Birthday party, Rennie.
There ain't no party like a crafters party. Looking sharp, Craig. Looking sharp, Craig, says Annie Cagle. Looking sharp, mate. Looking sharp. He's out doing me today. I thought I was, normally the one smart me most, but I've been beaten today. Imani's in from Kentucky. Dawn says, back again, just help hubby put new headlights in the truck and a new alternator running like a kitten now for some crafting. Amazing. Keep the comments coming through. Now, let me just tell you, before we get on to the demonstrations, the Roaring 20s collection is going to disappear. The 12 by 12 paper pad, that is now sold out individually. It has just disappeared. So the only way now that you can get the 12 by 12 paper pad and that 380 micron acetate is to go for the collection, the Showstopper collection. So you're probably sat there going, well, this is all right, it's limited stock. I'll probably have a couple of hundred of these to go at. I will tell you right now, this is not going to be here tomorrow, probably not by the end of this show. Panic stations.
Wow.
59, and that's it.
Wow. Gosh.
We cannot believe, we have popular collections here, right? And we're used to dealing with big stocks going out the door. But this potentially could be, Craig, couldn't it, the fastest sell of the Sara signature ever?
I'm thinking that, very quickly off the top of my head, that could very, very well be. That's phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal.
And worth bearing in mind too, that when items sell out from these collections, that's it. They don't come back, do they? So if you, please, for goodness sake, I'm not going to name names again here, but I know there are people who have been dilly-dallying, procrastinating, thinking, shall I, shan't I, throughout the day today.
Land them in it. Name check them.
Craig, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not.
Okay, I respect you.
Okay. All I'm going to say is, just buy. You are going to be gutted now if you miss out on this. And I realise, another one's gone, we've got 58 left. I realise that, this is a cracking deal, £86, $111. That is brilliant if you're finding them. But I also realise that, we tell you to buy every day, and there are budgets that get blown out of the window. But if by hook or by crook, by somehow you can get your hands on that amount to get this collection, please, please, please do it, because you will only kick yourself if you don't manage to grab the Showstopper, which also comes with those 4 added items, which I'll go into more details about later on. Please grab it if you want it, because it is going to disappear. Thank you to Anne, who says, you're looking sharp too, Ben.
You are, Ben.
No, you are.
You are.
No, you are.
You are.
You're the sharper one.
Oh, you are.
No, you're the most sharp in your beautiful new... Where did you get that from?
River Island.
Very nice.
Yeah, I bought a new one, like a whitey grey one. I might wear on Friday when I'm in.
Wow. So you're going more down the jacket line now, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
So I've got the market on the waistcoats with the occasional jacket, and your jackets with the occasional waistcoat.
You just need like a pipe. Yeah, and a flap cap. Yeah.
Bubbles though coming out of my pipe.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on. Let us get going. And please get the Roaring 20s collection if you haven't yet got it. We'll update you on that as and when we get more, and if we can squeeze in a demo. We will definitely squeeze in a demo, whether it sells out or not, we'll definitely squeeze in a demo. But these are fantastic, the floral frame cut and emboss folders, 8-piece collection here. Normally $103.92 or $119.60. However, today you're saving £20.93, $24.11. So a nice big saving off that, and you're only paying to $66.39 or $76.39 if you're shopping in the US and you're a platinum member. You've got 8 different cut and emboss folders here. You've got 2 different sizes, 4x6, which are the ones I'm going to show you first, and then your 5x5s. And these again, right, for any, I always think from a bit of a simplistic point of view, because, you know, I do like to have a bit of a go, and I look at things personally and think, well, I could use a set like this, because one pass wonders again, Craig, these really, aren't they? Creating the beautiful emboss, creating that aperture for you. So whether you're doing things like maybe a shaker or like a dome front card, or you know, maybe just sticking this flat and adding a sentiment in the middle, they're so easy to use and create cards with, aren't they?
Very much so. They're one of those that you can go at the opposite end and you can add embellishments to it. You can add decoupage within it. You can do all the gems with it if you want to. But if you want to keep it very simple, as you said, one pass through, your card's done. Sentiment, card blank, done.
Is anyone else, sorry, I'm just looking at this one, this is the forget-me-not. Is anyone there?
Batman.
It's a bat, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely a bat.
It is.
There you go, you could use them for Halloween cards as well. I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
Batman.
Batman. You've got the classic winter rose included too, and then this beautiful here is the beautiful blossom. Again, whether you're portrait, whether you are landscape with these, whether or not you decide to, we've obviously shown you these on white cardstock with some beautiful colours in, but what about thinking about, as we've got the gilding wax on today, in fact on this show, about cutting this into your black cardstock?
Definitely.
Adding some gilding wax.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And we've got all 4 colours of the gold available in stock, and the silver for you too, all with a 25% discount. And then you've got your 4 folders in the 5x5. So those dancing daffodils, perfect as the spring has nearly sprung. This one for next year for Valentine's, that vibrant rose, that beautiful heart-shaped aperture. Then you've got the stunning fragrant magnolias, and then my all-time favourite from this particular collection, it is the striking gerbils. Hi-ya! Of course, it's gerbras.
Yeah.
Not gerbils.
I gathered that. It was more that, hi-ya!
Oh, no, don't forget that. Hi-ya! You have to do that. Anyway. $66.39 or $76.39 if you are a platinum member. Let us get into a demo. Whilst you're watching this demo, and obviously you're checking these out, please make sure you get that checked out too. I will keep you updated on stock. It is going. More of those have been checked out since I've been wittering away. But Craig, which of the folders are you going to use, and what are you going to show us?
We're going to be using the striking gerbera.
Hi-ya!
Let's have a look at a few samples first of all. Let's go back to the ones you've not seen yet. So we're going to do some alcohol colouring when it comes to these ones. However, you can do your letterpress techniques if you so wish. And as you can see, you can still start to incorporate them into your easels if you
Beautiful.
want. But look at that one there, Ben. As you were saying, just one pass through. Add the ink to your folder, run it through. It does that letterpress technique.
Yeah.
And that's it done. That's
Beauty.
it done. But then if you do want to start to add the colour in, you can do that. You've got that aperture frame within the middle there. So if you want to put your selection of sentiments in the middle, or it could be a topper, you can do. There's a rough idea. Now, this isn't from the template library, but this gives you a rough idea how you could start to incorporate these with the library that you've got your hands on over the last week or so. And then going in with that black with that strong, strong true blue works an absolute treat. And doing that bit of blending, and it really, really does highlight. You were saying as well earlier on, Ben, what about running it through with the Gilding Wax?
Yeah,
There's no reason why you can't incorporate a monochromatic floral element to your Roaring 20s. You can do that if you want to. There was flowers back then, 100 years ago. That's for sure. Believe so.
They're black and white though, aren't they?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, yeah, not to them, but in photos and that, the TV, they probably were, yeah. So, yeah, you can do that.
Wait, what? Life wasn't black and white all those years ago?
No.
Oh.
No. Yeah, it's quite a new thing for us youngsters. So, a few ideas. Few ideas in which you can use these ones.
Huh?
This is why. If you're new, and you're like, don't often see these guys together a lot. This is why.
This is the reason why they keep us apart now.
They do.
Because of that reason. Just to say, Kathy, this isn't a new collection you've just asked. But what it is, if you're seeing it for the first time, it's new to you, but it's not a new collection. It is a wonderful collection. And just very quickly, Kathleen saying, I've got the Spring Bloom cut and emboss folder. I think that's the slimline one, isn't it? You're saying, are the daisy flowers supposed to be cut out? They are, aren't they? I think it's the ones where the petals come out of the...
So yeah, so the centre stays in place, but the wings, the petals, they actually do come out, so you can start to manipulate them out. Yeah,
all good.
Absolutely, that's meant. So what I've got, white multi-purpose cardstock, and I have cut it to 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So it's actually the size of our embossing folder. Now it is a cut and emboss folder, so therefore you are going to need your 2 cutting plates. However, just like Debbie Fisher, I do like to incorporate my metal shim when it comes to these, only because it adds that teeny extra little bit of thickness and just enhances that emboss that little bit more. It will not, that little bit of extra thickness, it will not damage the die that's inside, it will not damage the folder whatsoever. The shim is not thick enough to do any damage. On the other hand, it's not too thin that it's not going to do anything. It's serving a purpose there by just giving you that extra accent when it comes to the emboss. And then we're going to take that one out, and then you've got the centre that we can just dispose of because we don't need that. Just to say as well, if you are new, this is a little bit spongy. Don't take this out. You know, it's not a mistake. It's not there as padding for protection. It is, in actual fact, there. It is there for protection when it comes to the actual die of sorts. So it is meant to be in there. So don't try and peel that one out. And incidentally, as well, the aperture on the opposite side, at first, it will look really crisp and clean. You will get a slight impression of that die cut outer line transfer onto that side there. It is normal, it's fine, won't do damage. It is something it's meant to do. So we're going to bring this one in now. Now, white on white with the white screen, of course, is a lot harder to see. So what I'm going to do is let's go in with the purple matte, just the contrast, just to make it look a little bit more vibrant in a moment. So all that I'm going to do is, when it comes to the embossed detail, I'm going to use the embossed detail as an outer line to colour. So I'm going to go in with my Triblends here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to start colouring in some of these petals. Okay. And I'm going to colour them as if I would colour any stamped impression designs. Okay. So I'm going to go in with my light. And then what I'm going to do, this is the magenta. So we're going to go in with the light here. And then I'm going to go in with the dark here. Yeah. I'm just going to add that dark in. I like to go in at the base. You can, of course, go in at the side, depending on where you feel that shadow's coming in. Let me just take as well. This stamping mat really isn't serving a purpose because you're not going to see it now because I'm putting my cardstock underneath. But all that I'm going to do is just start to blend these out. So If you want to go in and add a little bit more, you can do. Just enhance that a little bit more, but blend it back out. I'm going to do that for a couple of the petals.
Whilst we're watching, you can say hi to Michelle Gibb, who says, hi from Blythe, crafty friends. Hope you're all well. Great to see the boys back together again. They're such fun. I love watching Ben and Craig. Hi, boys. Hi.
Hi.
We love working together too.
We do. We do.
It's all the boys today, actually.
It is.
We've got Johnny, producer Johnny, and George of the joystick on the ones and twos. So he's in there. Cheryl says, hey everyone from Mesa, Arizona.
Hi.
Hey. Eve B says, well, don't the two gents look wonderful? Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
He's looking the most dapper tonight.
Oh, you're looking suave, eh?
You are. Charlotte says hi from Herne Bay. Hi to Alison from Aberdeenshire. Alison cracked along with us earlier on.
Bet it's cold up there today.
Oh, yeah. It's a long old way, Aberdeen, as I found out doing the Sara tour.
Long, long way, yeah.
It's like 5 hours from here.
Beautiful city. Beautiful city.
I love the theatre up there as well. It was incredible. Such a warm welcome from our... do you know what? More than anything, the Scottish audiences, absolutely brilliant they were.
Yeah.
Properly well up for it.
That's something that you do find a lot of people say, whether it is celebrities or whether it's those that do tours or pantos or they go up there, they always say that the Scottish are really, really polite. And, you know, I'm not being biased, but we are. We really are.
Angela Essex says, OMG, you both crack me up. Been looking forward to this show all day.
Good.
And hi to Heather, who says, hi Craig and Ben. Please can you tell Ben how to pronounce my last name? Now, I thought I was saying your last name correctly, but you'll have to tell me if I've said it wrong. Or Craig, do you know how to pronounce Heather's last name? Have you got the inside scoop? Have you got the inside scoop on this? I thought I was saying it right, but maybe I wasn't. And then no. McFarquhar. No. No, you don't know.
I know. I used to work with a guy. His name was Andrew, and he had that surname. And I'm trying to. It's the way you say it. Oh gosh.
If it comes to you, but Heather, maybe you can just type us in the comments and spell it out phonetically. But apologies, I've been saying it wrong. I've just been reading it as it is. So.
Oh my gosh, that's going to annoy me now.
When it comes to you,
I
remember
his first name, Andrew.
Andrew, well, I know how to pronounce that.
I know, pronounce that. But yeah, there is a specific way in which you would pronounce that.
Okay.
That surname.
It's like that one. What's that place you always talk about? It's got a funny thing to pronounce. Up in Scotland.
Ecclefechan.
That's it. That's the one. That's the one. Sharon just says, I'm sure happy to see Craig back where he belongs. Well, it's great to see him that side, but the problem is he's so good this side, you see, as well. That's why you see him a lot over here. That's the reason why.
You're too kind. I do enjoy, I love being on this side.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing both sides. I am over the next couple of months and that, I am back on this side a lot more as well. Yeah. I am back on that side. I'm there all Friday, but then I'm on this side all Saturday and all Sunday. I could have got away with that, thank you very much. Could have got away with that. The only exception is Second Chance Sunday. Myself and Debbie are doing a swap, so I'll be that side for that one show. Other than that, all weekend, I'm going to be on this side.
Nice one.
Friday's me and Becky. Saturday's me and Becky. This is going to be good. This is going to be fun. And then Sunday, myself and Debbie Robinson. And Debbie Robinson's across on that side for the two shows, so it's not often you see her across there. Yeah, so it's going to be lovely.
I'll be out of a job soon. I better start getting over more that side, doing a few more demos.
Well, you were doing some yesterday.
I was doing some yesterday. Did a little wake-up call on my own the other day and did a little demo with the card kit.
You did?
Yeah.
No one can take away your ability and what you do.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
But you know what I'm like? After I've done presenting, and Johnny knows what I'm like, I always come out doubting myself after I finish doing that side.
Do you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, that'd be ridiculous, man.
Yeah. I always doubt myself after I've come off.
You're brilliant. You're awesome.
Well, that's too kind for you to say.
You are. No, you are.
And I'm telling you, I know people will say, we'll have that laugh and a joke and that, and we'll say, if you're on that side, you're in comments, you're giving information and that. Trust me, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes on that side there to get prepped to know numbers and quantities and offers that are going on, things that are needing to be said to you guys as well, and then you learn all that, and then things change because you guys have bought everything.
Yeah.
And so there is a lot that goes on that side.
I just make it look easy.
You do. You make it look very easy, smooth, very, very smooth. But I am lucky that I do get to kind of mix it up a little bit.
That's it. Hi to Joy as well, who's joined us. Joy Sampson. Hi, Ben. Hi, Craig.
Joy.
Hi, team. Hi, friends from Riverdale. Hello, Joy. Lovely to have you with us.
I think Joy tagged me in an Insta post earlier today, or she commented on a post that I was tagged on.
Oh.
Joy, I'll need to double check that. I did see it pop up. But
She tagged and said she liked the little silent movie thing that we did. That's a tag.
is that what it was?
Well, I don't know. You might have been tagged in something else.
It probably was.
As a lot of our viewers do, and you'll be the same. I get tagged in a lot and get lots of messages. Not on Facebook, but on Insta I do. And I always try and read and reply to them. And I really appreciate it when you guys tag me. I especially like it when you tag me in, and you will as well, when you tag us in projects that you've done.
Exactly.
So that we can see what you've been up to. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And obviously appreciate all your feedback on the other bits and pieces that we do. That's why we're truly interactive here, you see, because you can interact with us on the shows, you can interact with us when we're not here via our socials. So that is why I think we are pretty cool here
I'd
at
agree.
Crafters TV.
I would totally agree with you.
How are you getting on?
I mean, how many other places, companies, allow employees, and I say that loosely when it comes to us, do what we get to do, not only on this side, but then do you know what, there's your mobile phone, go and do some social, go and do some fun. We done that this morning.
Yeah.
You messaged me this morning checking what time was going to come in because you had that idea, and as long as we have everything ready to go, we're prepped, we're all organised for you guys when we go live, we get to do all these fun things and that. It's, we are lucky. We are very, very lucky.
Yeah, I think we're left to our own devices just a little bit, but I think the bosses, trust us. No, no, I think the boss is saying, and you guys love it when we do all the other extra bits and pieces, all the behind the scenes stuff as well. So that's why we do it, and we love to do it. Well, you know what he's like as well, Craig, with all of his extra social stuff and his Facebook lives and whatnot.
I've not done one for a wee while just because it's been crazy busy, but I am going to get back to doing them.
Been a busy few months, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah, I can't believe it's nearly March.
I know.
Crazy.
I know. It's funny because obviously January felt, I know you feel different to what I'm away to say, but January felt like it took like 7 years to get through, whereas February just seems to be flying for me.
Yeah.
Flying for me. But what we've done there is we've just done a little bit of highlight colouring. So we've gone in with the magenta, we've gone in with the gold brown blend, and I've also gone in with the dull green blend. What I would also do as well, Ben, is I would go in with the ice blue blend, and I would go in with that darker tone, and where you've got that emboss line all the way around, I would then come along and draw on top of that.
Yeah.
Now, if you do want it to be completely straight like I do, then just go in with your ruler and then just line it up, and then of course you can just drag your pen all the way around. Of course, if you want that to be very more or a lot more organic, then you can just freehand. But just work your way around. And then what we do as well, which is a good way to show you additional fomats and layers, if you are wanting to keep the thickness, the weight down to a minimum, maybe you are going to be posting and you don't want a lot of additional bulk to it, so you're not wanting to put extra cardstock mats and layers, what you can then just do is if you go on, let me move that out of the way, if you go right to the edge, maybe leaving a mil or two, a couple of mils, or as thick as you want, just with your pen, and then you can work your way around. Work your way around. The other tip I would give you, although it doesn't really affect our cardstock as well as our Triblends because it is alcohol based, but if you see what I'm away to do just here, when I draw that line down, what I do, Ben, is I lift the ruler up.
Okay.
Depending on what pen or pen brand you're using, if you pull it to the side, you can smudge the ink. So again, it works fine with the Triblends or Classiques or Illustrators and our Crafter's Companion card. But if you are doing that and it's another branded pen or cardstock and you're wondering, why is that happening? Just keep still, and then just lift the ruler up. That'll give
Gotcha.
you that additional faux matte layer. And then as you go all the way round,
Oh, wow.
going with that brightness.
How long would it take you to colour something like that in then?
So that one took me about an hour and 15 minutes, only because I was watching a TV show at the same time. I would say about 50 minutes
If you
that would
concentrated.
have taken me if I just put my head down and started colouring, start to end. But it was quite a good episode of Coronation
I knew
Street,
you
so
were
my
gonna say
eye was
Coronation
just kind
Street.
of caught away when it comes to what was going on there. But what we can then do is going in with a side stepper card.
Nice.
Going in with the daisy paper.
That one's in your template library, isn't it?
It is indeed.
You got that the other day.
And then what we're then going to do, so we're just going to lay this over that centrepiece. Now, the size of this will depend on what size of course, concept card you're doing. But for this one, the black is 5.5 by 5.5, and the pattern paper is 5 by 5. And that's because it's going to give me a deep frame all the way around. And that's because if I bring this in, what I can see there is I can see the pattern there and just a nice 1/4 of an inch all the way around. So what we can then do is we can then come in with these. I've already got my tape on, of course, but you know, if you're going to be using your tape runners, that will be absolutely fine.
Reverse of the set with flowers?
No, the daisies.
Oh, daisies rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, daisies.
Daisy
Crack along
collection.
tomorrow on that
It is.
with Debbie.
It is indeed.
Marvellous.
Yeah.
Get your
I know.
kits ready.
It's one of these things. Becky Swan, if you are watching, I apologise. I don't mean this to sound a way that's a way to come out at. I cannot wait till Friday, but that's because I thought I was on with Becky and Debbie Fisher.
Ah, okay.
But what we've got now, which is still awesome, is we've just got Becky now. Myself and Totally Tiffany at the end of the day, but then Wake Up Call and Softer Side, it's myself and Becky.
Amazing.
So although me and Debbie aren't on, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some
Becky's
laughter.
always a scream, isn't she? I've not seen her in ages,
Yeah.
it feels like.
And then, so Friday, I'm on your side, Becky's on this side, because trust me, you don't want to see me trying to do any sewing on a sewing machine. And then on Saturday, Becky will be across on your side. And we've got masterclass. We've got masterclass with interlace dies on Saturday.
Yeah.
So we're going to do Play Your Crafts Right. So we're going to be having a look at our confetti border dies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they were
and
brilliant.
Then we're going to do a little masterclass with our interlace dies. And then we have got our confetti border die craft along.
And then next week you're here a bit as well, aren't you? Because I'm off on my holidays. It's half term.
are.
One of the reasons why I've taken the week off. So, Leanne's going to be presenting on Monday.
So me and Leanne back together
Amazing.
again on Monday. We've got another launch. And I know you're probably saying, yeah, Craig, you're going to say this, aren't you? But what launches on Monday is going to work a treat when it comes to Roaring 20s. So I'm going to tell you what it is, because it is...
Nothing.
It's called Simple Create-A-Card Dies.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and the style may be simple, but trust me, these are beautiful. They are gorgeous. They're going to work an absolute treat. I did give you a little bit of a sneak peek a couple of weeks ago on my Instagram when Sara launched them on HSN. So you might get a little, well, you will get a tease if you were to go back. So yeah, that's on Monday with myself and Leanne. I'm not in Tuesday, and then I think I'm pretty much in a lot of the remaining of the week.
I think you will be.
And then we're going to go in. So that's it. Yeah. So I am in. So I'm not in Tuesday. I am in Wake Up Call on Wednesday, and then Leanne's in the rest of the day. Because can I say what she's got on Wednesday?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Thursday cartload has been brought to the Wednesday, and Leanne's got her cartload on Wednesday.
Amazing.
And then I'll be in all day on the Thursday, the Friday.
Whoop, whoop.
And I don't think I'm in that next weekend.
Well, you've done your fair share in the week, to be fair. So I think
Corin that'll be in.
Corin's in.
Yeah. Gosh, I've not seen Corn for a wee while either. I take bad because it's one of these, do you know, I'm going to say it, you know, if you didn't like the people that you worked with?
Why are you looking at me when you said that?
No, I'm just saying, I'm just being honest. You
Yeah.
wouldn't bother, you're like, oh yeah, I don't see so-and-so, so-and-so. But because we get on so well,
Yeah.
it's like, oh gosh, I don't see Michelle a lot. I've
Yeah.
not seen Corin a lot, you know. Sometimes it's not a bad thing because all we do is we just chat about getting caught up and what we've been doing and what have you. And that's another good thing, you know, with being here. It's lovely to be here and know that whoever you're going to come in with, whoever's going to be on, whoever's going to be about, you know that you're going to get a great big cuddle, and then you're going. Do you know the way that I see it, Ben?
Go on.
I see it, and I'm very lucky, and I mean this when I say it, I feel like I've just got loads of aunties.
Yes.
Do you know what? I've got loads of aunties that are always checking in on me and asking after me, you know, and of course they are close friends, but lots of lovely aunties as well. So this is why it's just one other amazing benefit is to be working here. But while I've been waffling on, there we go. Couple of elements from our Gemini mini dies, a few pearls at the bottom there, and then Matt and Laird.
Lovely aunties, just minus the pocket money you used to get off all those lovely aunties. Can I just ask, Scarlett's just saying, to make that stepper card bigger, Craig, would you just extend the lines to the side? She says, sorry if that doesn't make sense.
No, that does make sense. It does make sense, not necessarily just expanding the lines. When it comes to things like that, it is about where your cut line in is, your score line is. When it comes to the template library, it's all done for you, so you don't need to worry about that. When it comes to wanting to expand it, it really is going to be the case of looking for additional templates out there. You know, I know you can find, you know, free ones or that across on certain search engines or that. But if it comes to, for instance, what I've been doing there, I wouldn't necessarily just move one or two score lines because it depends on where the cut line is. So really, stepper cards, side stepper cards, the measurements there for you to make a specific size one. So it's a little bit more difficult to just move a line and create a bigger one. Have a little bit of a play, but they are there to cover specific size concept cards.
We'll quickly go through these and I'll say a few hellos and a few comments because there's lots coming through, and then we'll give you time to check out because the Roaring Twenties collection is going to be disappearing. So this is your floral frame cut and embossed folder collection. So you get 4 your 4x6s, 4 your 5x5s. So these are all of your squares. So the one we've just seen, the beautiful striking gerbil, hiya. You're then also going to get the fragrant magnolias. This is stunning, that vibrant rose, really love the design on that one. And then the last in the squares is your dancing daffodils, perfect with spring on the horizon. St. David's Day coming up soon, isn't it, as well, March the 1st. And then you've got your 4x6s, and again, these are beautiful. These obviously work on the portrait or the horizontal, so your peony blooms. This one we love, it is the forget-me-not. But yes, George, it could be, no, that way up. And Batman. Then you're also going to get this one, which is your beautiful winter rose. And then lastly in that set, you have the beautiful blossom. Normally that would be almost £104, that bundle, or $120. You're down to $82.99 or $95.49. Platinum price $66.39 or $76.39. Hi to Sylv, who's joined us. Says, hi everyone, spicy chicken thighs and roast potatoes in the oven. Ooh. So I can relax for half an hour. Joy Sampson says, we love all the special things you do to entertain us. Thank you so much. And Annie Cagle says, CTV and everyone involved is the best. You have the best jobs ever. We hope you all enjoy your jobs as much as we enjoy y'all. We do. Absolutely we do. Hi to Sarah, who's joined us from Arkansas, Alison in Brooklyn, Teresa from Illinois, and Carletta, and also Lynette, and Sarah, and Michelle, and Susan, and Heather, and Benita, and Michelle, all just saying how beautiful that last card was. And just to wrap up the whole surname thing, so I've been saying Heather's surname was McFarquhar. It isn't pronounced like that. It's actually pronounced McFarquhar.
Farquhar.
Yeah. So there we go, Heather. At least I know now, and I shall get it right in the future.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll get it right in the future. Right, let's quickly get serious and talk turkey here because the Roaring Twenties showstopper is going to disappear. It's gone limited. It has been such a big seller, this. And let me tell you, we have 48 opportunities for you left to get the showstopper. And this is crucial for the fact that, A, if you want to get everything, you've got to be one of the next 48. B, if you want to make sure that you're going to get that goodie bag, the free goodie bag, you've got to be one of the next 48. But the reason this is going to sell out is because of the paper pad and also the acetate. that 380 micron acetate, that is going to sell this bundle out as well. So listen, if you want to grab everything here, you have got to get checking it out. And by the way, that 48 left doesn't incorporate, I think there's many of you that have this in your basket right now as well. So when we're coming back after a short break in just a second, we could be looking at less than 40, maybe less than 30. It's crunch time really on this. If you want to grab it, make sure you're getting it in your basket now. And let me just also encourage you, if you're shopping in the US and you're picking this up for $111.46, top it up with some more of the consumable goodies that we've got. Excuse me?
White multi-purpose card.
Oh, right, sorry. I thought you said something else.
Just to top up.
Yes.
It's a tick that I've got. A white multi-purpose card.
I thought you said something else, and I won't repeat what I thought you said. And make sure you put some of that in, and so also some of the gilding wax you might want to pop in there too. But listen, get to the checkouts now. This is in your basket. Check it out as a matter of urgency. It is going to sell out, I reckon, by the end of the show. Let's give you 3 or 4 minutes to get to the checkout, and we will come back in just a few moments' time. Go!
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all our time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the product.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family.
I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously. The people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for checking out your basket. It has been such a busy day, and we will keep you fully updated and abreast of the situation when it comes to the Roaring 20s collection. I think it was Anne who was asking, just before we get into it, tomorrow we've got our big we have got a big craft along tomorrow, but what's the name of it tomorrow? It is the Cartload Crafty Clear Out. It's a big, big show, let me just tell you. We have got, without giving you too much away, we've got surprise boxes, we've got mystery bags, we've got tons of buy one get one deals. We've also got on the show tomorrow a £5 $5 section, we've got a £10 $10 section, we've got deals on card and paper, we've got deals on Spectrum Noir for you, we've got mystery lucky dip bags, and some best ever prices. I'm seeing here up to 75% off, and a massive last chance section as well. So that is all going to be going live tomorrow. Make sure you check it out. It's going to be big. It's going to be fast and furious and frantic. Big 2-hour show with lots to get through. Me and Debbie Fisher tomorrow, and we'll preview as much of that as we can tomorrow morning on Wake Up Call from 11. But back to the pressing matter in hand and what we have left of the Roaring 20s. I'm as nervous as you here to see how many we've got left, because it won't be many. Another 10 people checked out during that break. 38 of these left. Remember, it's the only way now that you can get the acetate, the only way you can get that 12x12 paper pad. I will very, very quickly just take you through everything you're going to get. And then, Craig, you've got a demo lined up with this, haven't you? Indeed, yeah. All right, and some finished samples I can see there as well. So look at the 12x12 paper pad is just absolutely stunning. Beautifully gold foiled, and we've just captured so brilliantly the Art Deco period. And like we were chatting about earlier on, that hotel that I know down south, which is beautifully Art Decoed out, reminds you of New York.
New York, of course, the Empire State Building. What's that? 93 years old.
Absolutely.
1930.
1930s.
So you know, if you are inside, but then you're talking about hotels as well, Ben. Actually, that page that you just showed there a moment ago, that last one, the hotel that I stayed in, the New Yorker, right across from the Empire State Building, that had a lot of designs like that on the walls, you know, in the panels. So, you know, it's a really good way to incorporate any of your scrapbooking with things such as, not necessarily New York, but anything that has got that resemblance, or anything that's got that pull from that Art Deco era.
Yeah, absolutely right. And so many of you were just saying, you know, that you love this era, you love the idea. We're going to keep that ticker up, right? Because you need to be kept abreast of the situation. 35 of these left. But so many people say that you love this era. You know, you've got, you know, memories of, you know, grandmas and granddads from this particular era. You want to throw parties from this particular era as well. But there's so many reasons to jump in and buy this collection. You're going to get your linen cardstock included in here too. That is 24 sheets, and again, it's no mistake that the cardstock matches up beautifully with the papers. You're also going to get the paper pad in miniature, so you're 6x6. There's 32 left here. You are going to have to be quick. Run to the checkouts. Now, also in this collection, you have got your acetate 380 micron. This is, and again, I'll do the flick test on this for you. Listen to it. Listen to this. That is as thick as it comes as far as I'm concerned. You're getting beautiful gold foiling on here once again. And of course, you're getting 3 different designs, 4 of each within this set, and that scalloped shell design runs through this collection, not only in the papers, but in your acetate, and of course you've got the die, which I'll show you in just a few seconds time, that beautiful border die. So that's included. That's the only way that you can get that within the collection. Now, on top of that, you're also going to receive the Gilding Flakes kit, that beautiful gold. You've got the glue and the applicator in there too, plus you're getting some gorgeous organza ribbon, which is hiding from me at the moment. but you'll get a lovely selection of sequins in there as well. 50 grams of those gorgeous sequins that you can pop in your shakers, that of course you can use to decorate your card with as well. Now, let's get on to the hardware that you're going to be getting in this collection, because there is loads. The dies, first of all. This Charleston couple, 30 left now. I'm not even kidding you. Please get to the checkout. The Charleston couple are beautiful, as is our wonderful showgirl. Again, Sara did what Craig suggested a little bit earlier on and just snipped her out of the card a little bit earlier. And used her individually. You've then got that beautiful fancy feather in there too. Once again, go back to Wake Up Call. Go and see Sara's show earlier on. This feather is stunning. And Sara, again, was multi-cutting this earlier on and using it to great effect. There's that scallop shell, that edgeable, which runs through this collection, as I say, is absolutely beautiful. There's my organza ribbon. I knew it was in there somewhere. So all of that ribbon, once again, matching up perfectly with the colours that you've got through your cardstock and through your papers. Cut and emboss folder, that Art Deco frame, beautiful design on the emboss. Then you've got that frame to do with what you will, whether you're making shaker cards, dome front cards. You've got the 3D embossing folder, that floral deco once again. As we said earlier on, great to add all of your different colours to, but think about using your gilding waxes as well. They are on the Shop the Day page if you want to pick those up. All of the golds and the silver with a 25% discount. Then we've got all these beautiful stamps. That one there, in case you're going individually, is called All That Jazz. You've got the beautiful razor glass with the lady there having a cocktail, and then that Together Forever again. Wonderful, wonderful artwork and some really beautiful sentiments. Talking of sentiments, with 27 left, you are going to get this wonderful collection called Shine Like the Stars, which is all of those beautiful sentiments. Things like thanks for being there, a little party, never hurt nobody, and dance till the stars come down from the rafters. I love all of the frames and the little angles that you've got in there as well, all in keeping with that Art Deco 1920s style. That's the full collection. Bear in mind, if you're one of the next 27 people to check this out, you will also get the goodie bag, which is included in the showstopper, worth £39 or $48. That incorporates some of the stamps and dies from other Sara signature collections. So the gorgeous mystical unicorn stamp and die set from the Enchanted Dreams. You're also going to get the You're also going to get the hanging sign and vines upside down. That's a stamp and die set from the Country Lane collection. Stick you back on in a bit. You're going to get some beautiful butterflies from that same collection, the swirled butterflies. And lastly, and I think the set which is most useful with this Roaring Twenties is the beautiful stamp set called Happy Summertime from the Garden Party collection, because you've got all your numbers, all your ordinals, and a great way to make little invitations if you're one of those people who said you're looking at, or you know friends or family who are thinking of throwing a 20s style party. All of that comes for free. Make sure you check out the showstopper, because the showstopper is the same price as this collection on its own. But if you get the collection on its own, you don't get the free goodies. 26 left. 26 more people can check this out. Then it's gone. The full collection is gone. Remember, it's the 12 by 12. Only way you can get it is in the bundle. The acetate, the only way you can get it is in the bundle. It is now or never, folks. 26 chances left. I will shut up for a second and let Craig squeeze in one more demo here, because it's decision time, Craig.
Absolutely. I was just checking there while you were going over that, Ben. So before any launches, I like to take notes in my homework and what have you. I was just double checking there. On the team, it was Jess Hancock on the product development team that has created this collection.
Incredible.
Boy, what a collection she has created, that's for sure. Absolutely incredible. I don't think Jess will be watching tonight. However, you know, when it comes to the full team as well, because obviously it reaches out for all the collections that we do. Many of them have set kind of focuses or set collections. It was Jess that's created this one. So boy, what a stonker of a collection she has created. Right, let's have a look at a few finished samples first, and then we'll dive into demonstration. Now this one I believe Sara done earlier on.
Demo of the show.
Demo of the show. I think our original one, demo of the show, is there at the side, and this was the one that she'd pre-done beforehand. So you've got that one there, so you can start to use them, of course. Do you know what I was thinking of as well when I seen that? Remember our panel dies?
Oh yeah,
not shutter dies, but yeah, the panel dies.
Yeah.
You've got the bride and groom stamp, you've got some floral stamp.
Yeah.
If you've got that, then you can start to give that Art Deco twist when it comes to that, of course. You'll have all of your theme cards you can then start to create as well. That could be photos in there. You know, that could be your gran, you know, if you're lucky enough to still have your great-gran or your great-granddad or great-aunt or uncle, you know, use the photos, you know, from when they were younger within these ones here. A lot of these you'll see, yes, there's some concept cards, but size-wise, a lot of these cards are relatively small, Ben. So if you are making to then, of course, send out, post out, then they're not going to be overly costly to send out.
I love that one.
I mean, look at that. Isn't that fab?
Just on a bit of thread.
Add in that little bit of decoration when it comes to the sequence.
Is that like a spinner then, that one?
Yeah, it's very much like that, yeah. So if I open that one up, you can see...
That is brilliant.
It's got that spinner aspect to it.
Brilliant.
They've got that with the sequence. Then you've got your domes here. You've got your edge ball as well that you can see. Not only is that a dome, but that's a shaker as well. So that's going to town. Going in with your larger one. We're going to use that die in a moment. That one there from, of course, our showgirl. And then last one for now anyway. Look at that. But the colours that you've got within these ones, you've got, you know, your burgundies, you've then got your greens in there, but then you can start to bring in your blues that you can see within these ones here.
It's a kit, isn't it, as well? We touched on this earlier on. You can make a lot of masculine cards from the designs in here, I think, personally.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Completely agree with you. You really, really can do. And it's nice. It's all very well when it comes to male cards saying, you know, you can do, you know, you can use nesting dies and then your male colour cardstocks. But sometimes guys do want a theme. They want a theme. Okay, maybe don't necessarily want flowers, although for a guy, for me, I wouldn't mind flowers whatsoever. But if you do want to have that theme, it's one of those now, if it's the older generation, that's going to be perfect. But it's that theme that even if you're that youngster, you know, it's going back to, as what they would say, the olden days. Do you know what I mean? And then it's that totally different time period, that different look, different colours, different feel that then works in that transition into today for cards that would suit them as well. So start to pull together all the genres as well. But let's go in. I've got a black card blank that I've got here, which is 5x7. And then what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to come in and then I'm going to go in with my showgirl.
Okay.
Now, what I am actually going to have to do, because this is going to go in sideways, so I'm just going to bring in my large Gemini for now, and then move that to the side, because we are going to create our aperture when it comes to the showgirl, and then we're going to use the outer die as a frame. So all that I'm going to do is get that as central as I can. And in actual fact, no, I'm going to do that second, and there is a reason as to why. What I'm going to do is let's go in with a piece of this pattern paper, and I've cut that to 4.5 by 6.5, and I've gone in with our luxury shedless glitter card.
Oh, yes.
And I've cut that to 1/4 inch bigger. And although it's shedless, I still use my double-sided tape. However, what I will also do, Ben, is a layer of tacky glue. So our double-sided tape, or your tape runner, whatever dry adhesive you like to use, if you do like a dry adhesive, that's going to stick instantly to your tacky glue, to your shedless glitter. But then what will happen is over time, with heat, it may start to peel away because you've not got that straight structural backing when it comes to your shedless glitter card.
Yeah.
So therefore, by putting in a layer of your tacky glue, that will then dry into all of the grains of the shedless glitter card. You can, if you want, just eliminate your double-sided tape and just do the tacky glue, of course.
Absolutely, yeah.
But because I do like my tacky glue, that's why, or my double-sided tape, that's why I'm still using it. And then I'm going to use the outer die that comes with this. And you'll see in a moment why I'm actually cutting this layer first. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in. Now, we're not actually going to want this centerpiece, so therefore I'm putting my tape within that middle.
Okay.
So if the tape does catch because of the pressure of the Gemini, I'm not overly concerned. Normal wafer thin die. So what we're then just going to do is we're just going to run that one through. I've got my large Gemini set up now, so we'll just keep it for this one. Run that one through, and then we'll bring back in this card blank. So if we bring in the card blank, if we bring this one back in, what I can then do is if I sit that into here,
oh yes,
I now know exactly where to put that dye. Whereas if I'd done that first, I would then be going in blind, because this would be solid, and I'd be trying to work out where to put this outer dye so it's all going to match together. So going in with my low tack tape, so I'm just going to hold that outer layer just now, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape that into the middle, like so. Remove that, that's bang centre in the middle, and then we'll do another die cut layer just in a moment.
Just a question about tape from Kathleen, who says, I've got the white double-sided tape. Is that as strong as the red one?
No. Your red double-sided tape is the strongest that you can get. It's so strong. It's that strong that you can do heat embossing with it. Don't get me wrong, double-sided tape, the tissue tape that I like to use, that is very, very strong. However, I wouldn't necessarily use that for construction. I wouldn't use it for heat embossing. You can put glitter on, you can put flakes on, but the red liner tape is that ultra, ultra strong. Perfect for construction, and perfect, of course, for heat embossing as well.
Just whilst we're watching Craig here as well, Cindy just says, hi all, I passed on this when it was on HSN because I got a lot of other things, but I decided to get it today for my birthday, which was on the 12th. Happy birthday, Cindy. You're just saying that you went for the showstopper. There's 20 of these left now. Yeah, come on, do not miss it, please, please, please.
No, don't.
The samples are just opulent and fabulous, says Susan. This is what you can be making with this collection. And Margaret on Facebook is saying, best Art Deco architecture in New York is the Chrysler Building.
Oh, yes.
In my honest opinion.
Yes, that is.
How many times have you been to New York?
Just once.
Oh, just the once?
Yeah. Me and Mum did have it booked for the second time when that little thing called COVID came along.
COVID.
And because it was we were obviously that kind of kicked off in the January. We were booked to go in the June, and at that time it was, do you just cancel or do you just delay it and do you delay it? And then we just thought, with the way that we seen that the world was going, it was like, do you know what, we could end up just keep postponing it. Thought we're just as well just to cancel it outright. And then, well, fingers crossed. My aim standing right here today is next year, New York. I want to go next year. If I could go winter this year, I might try and push it.
Who's just booked from here to? Oh, Nicola's just booked. Nicola's going this year. In November.
That's right. Yes. Yeah, that's right. That is right, yes, she is.
One day I shall get over there. I should love to go, because you went last year, Johnny, didn't you?
Yeah.
You had a great time.
Because you and Gemma love it as well, don't you, Johnny? Yeah.
New York, it's a hell of a town.
It is. And it's one of those, I know I've said this before, but Mum was really, the first time, she was only going for my benefit. She would like to say that she's seen it, but at the time she was like, it'll be nice to see, but really going because I was desperate to go. And oh my gosh, she said she had the absolute best time. Can't stop raving about it.
Did you get to go and see the, what's the place where the Christmas tree is?
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller.
Yeah, we went
there.
Yeah, thankfully, what we had done as well, in plenty of time, we booked tickets, so we were able to go right to the top of the Statue of Liberty. We were able to do that because the tickets to get to the top of the Statue of Liberty, you sometimes have to book these a couple of years in advance. You know, every now and again when they release set month tickets, they just sell out. So we got the ferry across to the Statue of Liberty.
Amazing.
And then we went right to the top of Miss
Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, right to the top.
Amazing.
Yeah, right to her crown.
I'd love to do that. You know what that reminds me of? Ghostbusters 2.
Yes, yeah. And I've never, ever walked up such a narrow staircase.
Oh, really?
Than to go up to and then down from Liberty herself.
Can I just say, we'll keep chatting, but there's 12 left. It's halved. It's literally halved in about the last 5 minutes. This is of the whole Showstopper collection, which officially launched at 2 o'clock this afternoon. There are 12 more chances to buy, 12 more chances to get that 12 by 12 paper pad, 12 more chances to get that gorgeous acetate, 12 more chances to get that goodie bag for free within the bundle, which is worth £39 or $48. 12 more chances to pick up the full collection of one of the best Sara signatures that we have ever done. 12 more chances, and then that is that. This is what we know of. There may be more. This may be a technical sellout already. There may be more of you are getting it in your basket. Please, please, please. Right, I'm not even joking now. We've got less than 10. This is going to disappear. We are under 10. Let me just get the full details here. 7 left. Next 7 people, check it out. You've got to be quick. I'm sorry to like take away from Craig's demo here.
No, I'm just taking tape off.
But you know what it's like here. If you have it in your basket and you dilly-dally, in fact, it's gone now. It hasn't sold out, but we're not going to count on. You've got to check out, basically. If it's in your basket, get it checked out now, because someone could swoop in and press checked out before you do, and then yours gets taken out of your basket. That's what happens here, unfortunately. So please make sure you do. I'm just being told we have 5 left now. So we'll finish this demo and then we will say no more. I mean, Craig, what a collection. I mean,
what a collection.
I can believe, but I can't believe that it's going to sell out in the space of an afternoon.
I know. Isn't that absolutely phenomenal?
Wow.
It is phenomenal that this has been, well, as you say, it's not phenomenal that it's been successful. We know it would have been successful, but to this rate,
yes,
it is diabolical.
When you think how many we have for a launch, it's incredible.
That's the thing, yeah, that is the thing. That really is the thing. And what I will say, and I believe I heard this, so I am going to also tell you, I'm sure I did hear this right, but this is one of the collections where we've had the most amount of stock that's been brought in.
Yeah.
I am correct in saying that, Johnny, haven't I? Yeah. So this is, out of all collections that we have done, we have brought in the most amount of collections for HSN, gone. Most amount for Hobby Maker here in the UK, gone. I believe the elements that were available, QVC UK, gone.
Yeah, gone.
And then, or they've got tiny little bit, tiny little bit. And just to say as well, that's not even like full collection elements. So just tiny little bits. So then there we go.
Check it out if it's in your basket. We're going to be saying sold out any minute now. Any minute now it's going to go. Pam says, yes, I've got the whole kit. I'm so happy. I can't wait. Be interesting to know if our friend Gareth managed to get this. He was on the fence all day. Let us know, Gareth, if you managed to get it. Everyone is about to miss out if they haven't yet got it. It's the paper pad that's going to sell out the bundle along with that acetate, of course, as well. We probably will bring this back as a smaller bundle. Of course, no 12 by 12. The acetate won't be there, and potentially the linen. We might just have the 6 by 6 available. It's all the consumables which are absolutely destroying this bundle. Thea has just said, hoi hoi, Pippin hoi, and just saying, I knew that this would be sold out today. So many people love the era. So many people love the songs, the dances, the movies. Said to Sara earlier on as well, Craig, I know you don't watch a huge amount of it, but like, I think Strictly and like Dancing with the Stars, because we're seeing a lot of these kind of dances from that era, I think it's made more people interested in the Art Deco
possibly,
kind of
actually,
era as well.
Yeah, quite possibly. It really could do. You know, and that's it. It's going to resonate with so many people, whether it is aunties, whether it's movies that they like, whether it's songs that they like, that all tie in with that Art Deco era. And that's the thing, you know, just remember, maybe, you know, you're maybe not necessarily a fan of the Art Deco style, but you love the Art Deco music, the tunes that have come. They've got that distinctive note, haven't they, when it comes to the tune, you know, and then that's what's brought you into that love of the era, of the images, of the idea, and yeah, to have it so busy.
And I'm not being funny. Our friend Gareth been a good boy today. He's sat on his hands. So well done for your restraint there, Gareth. I know many more weren't as restrained on this, but I also think, and credit to to all of our design team, and credit I think also to Sara and Craig today for smashing out some unbelievable demos from this collection, which I think has certainly spurred a lot of you on to get it, because you can see the kind of things that you can create. And again, you can buy this and go away with all of these great demos to try. That's a wonderful card. I love that.
But then big up to you, because you've been right on the top of keeping everyone updated with the quantities, with the numbers, what you're getting, the excitement of everyone getting at home. So although me and Sara have been doing the demonstrations, you know, that's not taken away from what you've been doing on your side.
Well, all in all, it's been a great team effort today to bring you this showstopper. It's going to go. We're going to take a short break in just a few moments' time, and I think by the time we come back from that break, that will be that. It will be gone. The showstopper collection will be out of here. The 12 by 12 pad will be out of here. The acetate will be out of here. That goodie bag will be out of here. Last chance, last warning. This is it. 86.93 or 111.46. If you're also buying this in the US, and again, you know, you can stretch to getting that up to that 125. You're going to get your free shipping. I just wanted also, maybe you are just getting ready to check out and you're looking for other items to pop into your basket. One of the biggest sellers that we had yesterday, the return of these gorgeous shimmer ink pads. Sold out in October on birthday, sold out again, then sold out again, and we've managed to get them back. First time since October that we've got the full collection here. We've had sort of dribs and drabs of these, so the reason why these have been so popular is that everyone's jumped on to jump back in and get the full collection with all of these 10 beautiful colours, and a lot of people buying the individuals. These are available individually. If you manage to get your hands on 3 or 4 and you want to kind of now complete the collection, you can do, but go for the full set. Look at the kind of colour and that sheen that you can create. As I said, I love the idea that's sort of put in my mind here that, you know, maybe there's a particular colour of cardstock that you want to be able to create with that wonderful kind of Centura pearl sheen. Now you can achieve it with these shimmer ink pads. So many different things that you can do with these too. Just worth just having a quick look at the little board, seeing it shows you all of those different effects that you can create. This one again, a watercolour with your inks, picking up the colour from off your glass mat. This one, stamping with the inks dry and then colouring with your alcohol pens. I just think that looks absolutely beautiful on like your underwater creatures or like your mermaids. This would be great with stamping them with your ink pads. I'll just show you a few more of these because I know we do need to get to a little break to give you time to check out and things like this. Colouring die cuts with the ink pads as well. How absolutely stunning. And then go back onto yesterday's shows, you'll see more of these, but lots of different things that you can do with these shimmer ink pads, from your faux bleaching to your dropping the wet colour onto the paper. This again, blending these through your stencils, letter pressing techniques you can do with these too. And once again, worth bearing in mind, you get 10 brand new colours, but of course you can blend these to create your own custom colours as well. £43.13 or $57.53. We are going to have a short break, and during that break, I encourage you, I can tell you, we have 4 chances left to buy. We have more than 4 people with this in their basket. It's a race to the finish. Fastest fingers first. Get to the checkouts. Get that showstopper. When we come back, I expect to be telling you that it's sold out. And when we do come back, we've got some more amazing demos with Craig, but it won't be with this collection because it will be gone. Get to the checkout. We'll come back after this short musical interlude.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. We might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses. So I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Alma Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Archer, Tackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mableton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We craft in Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacombe, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwell, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucumcari, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We craft in Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Elsmere Park, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Medford, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fintona. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We're crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Broward, Walkerstown, Ewaheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic, St. Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Rampart City. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We're crafting Saarbrücken, Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Latte, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage, and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Caloon, Port Orange, Clover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Manningham, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Salisbury, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne, and Cluj, Napoca. Oh yeah.
Oh, you guys are playing a dangerous game here. You are playing a dangerous game. This is a technical sellout because we've got more people with it in their baskets than we have available. 2 of you have checked out. There are 2 chances left to grab this. If you have this in your basket, if you're one of the many people that have got it, you are playing a very, very dangerous game because that 2, there you go. I'm not joking. There's 2 left. Next 2 people to check it, get it. We're going to have a lot of people missing out. Please, if you have it, get it checked out because a lot of people are going to be disappointed. If you've waited till the last minute, I'll tell you when it's officially sold out, but that is all that is left. Thank you, everyone, for chatting to me today. Gareth saying, oh, no, not bought anything today. I'm saving what's left of my money for tomorrow's cart load. I'm going to be going mad in the cart load, says Gareth, tomorrow. Going wild in the aisles for that cart load. The crafty clear out. Adriana said I had no self-control. I ordered it as soon as I got to work and ensured my paycheck went through. Lol. And Dawn says I have a whole collection of big band music I'll be playing whilst I use this collection. Yes, crack on. The amazing big band tunes from the 20s. A lot of beautiful music. What's the one that I love? Oh, I can't think of the name of it now. It will come to me. But there's some beautiful, beautiful big band music from that era. So enjoy, Dawn. Enjoy. Right. Let's go on to a collection that we do have more stock of, the Garden Party collection. This is a gorgeous collection, which I feel like we've not had on for a while. We've had bits and pieces together, but this is the biggest collection of what we've got left that I've seen for a while. So it's obviously not the full collection, but it's a 14-piece selection with dies and stamps and more. And do you know what? I think one of the reasons we've maybe brought this back right now is simply because it has got that beautiful sort of springtime, you know, the winter's disappearing sort of theme, and maybe you're looking for you know, a bit of sunshine in your craft, then this is the way to go. What has been foggy today, hasn't it, here in Aycliffe? Well, I woke up the other day, opened up the curtains, like you couldn't literally see where my car was in the driveway. What was what?
Super.
A pea super?
So it was a pea super.
Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. Very, very. It was foggy again today, in fact, actually. So if you're feeling a bit like that in your craft right now, then this is a gorgeous paper pad because you've got beautiful, beautiful flowery and butterfly designs. You've got lots of pattern designs in here as well. You sort of saw the gingham design a few moments ago. You've got the chevrons, more ginghams in here too.
Yeehaw!
And then, see, I get that reference. And then you've got lots of florals, butterflies. I love with this again, it's like a lot of our paper pads. The further you sort of delve and dive into our paper pads, the more that you see in the background. Really sort of clever, isn't it, how we fade the detail into the background.
What do you see there, Ben? What do you see?
What do I see? I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom. For me and you. No, I don't. I see butterflies in what a wonderful paper pad. I see trees of green. No, I see beautiful flowers, butterflies. I also see a stunning bird cage in the back of that one as well. But look at that. As much as you've got beautiful detailed designs, you have also got your patterns in there too. So you're going to get 48 sheets within your paper pad. Then all of your beautiful hardware. Let's start off with this set which I absolutely love, your summertime florals. If you love to do your Layering stamping, this is perfect for that because you've got your two beautiful florals in there to be able to do it. All the stamps are labelled up for you as well, so you don't need to be scratching your head to see what works with what. Then you've got your summertime pennant. I feel like I've not seen that one for a long while. Would you use that as like a little embellishment or maybe like a tag, or how would you use that particular one?
You'll find out in a minute.
Are you actually going to use it? Mm-hmm. How did I know? It's almost like I've been looking at his prep.
Mm-hmm. You're looking at me.
What?
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 What? You're also going to get your traditional lace stencil. Now, used nice as a whole, but actually you can see lots of different designs within that. So you can kind of mask off and stencil, create your own little borders or strips of one particular design or project. What? What is it? No, that's a genuine what?
I just said definitely.
Oh, definitely. Then you've got your whimsical balloons.
What?
Your ornate lace.
I'm going to be using that in a minute.
Are you actually? Mm-hmm. These two very, very handy little sentiments. Your party and celebrate. You get the innie and outie bit there, so you've got your party and celebrate with the outer die too.
Ain't no party like a crafter's party.
Way-oh, gonna show you how. Ain't no party like a Ben and Craig party. You're right.
No, I was away to sing another song there and I thought, no, because it doesn't actually reference what you're saying there. So I kind of stopped, but I kind of got like...
I want to know what you were going to sing.
No, I was just going to go, reach for the stars. But then I thought, it has no reference to what you just said.
You've got your gorgeous vintage parasol embossing folder in there too. 3D embossing, is that a 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3D embossing folder. Oh, more stencils in here. Your delicate doilies. That is more of like a whole background as far as I'm concerned. I think stencils, very underused, but they're perfect if you are just new into craft and you want to create beautiful cards very quickly.
Sort of one as well, Ben. Go in with your art liners and then do your Zentangling, or if you follow Sandra Rushton and do your Santangling.
Towering teacups, another one of those beautiful 3D embossing folders. And then your stamp and die sets. This one is called your vintage birdcage. That's kind of like a theme that runs through this set, but for all of the stamps that you've got within that collection, you have got those beautiful dies to be able to cut them out. And then lastly is the wonderful dainty lace, which is that gorgeous parasol and the most decorative pizza you'll ever wish to see. Can you believe 28 quid for all of that? Or 30?
Shut up.
You shut up. Or $38.40. You're saving $87.86, £112.30, and then you're getting your 20% off if you're platinum. Wherever you are within Club Inspire, you'll get your discount on top of that price, which is on screen there. Let us have a little look at this. Let me just check and see if there's any more comments come through, and then we will get cracking. Ask Susie just saying that this is one of her favourite collections of all time.
Whoa.
Linny Jones, lovely Linny, says it doesn't get foggy in Edinburgh very often, but when it does, the castle disappears.
Really? That strong?
It's amazing. Linny says, what have I missed that Craig is pretending to be a cowboy? Were you?
Yeah. Was I?
Oh, oh sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that was 5 minutes ago. How can I remember that? The
Gingham.
Oh, the yeehaw!
Nigel May.
Nigel May. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I bought the garden party sight unseen because I knew it would be spectacular, says Mary Pat. It really does need more attention. Oh no, Ben, says Michelle. I don't care how handsome and convincing you are. I'm not buying any more today. I bet you buy some tomorrow with our cartload. It's going to be amazing. Joy says, one of my favourite papers in collections. I did a birthday banner with the garden pennant die, says Sweet Imp on YouTube. And Connie Cooper says, the garden party paper pad is my absolute fave. Shall we see it in action with Mr. Craig over the other side of the studio? So you're going to be using that pennant and
I am indeed.
The stencil, right?
No.
Oh,
not the
I thought you said you were.
Not the stencil.
Oh.
No, no. I'm going to use the ornate lace. I'm going to use the party.
Oh, sorry, the party.
And I'm going to use the summertime pennant as well.
I'll
There
let
we
you off.
go. But yeah, these ones here, Ben, the initial garden party, it is, as it says, it's about if you are going to have a garden party, if you want to create your invitations, you can absolutely do that. Your springtime invitations, your summertime invitations, or just for garden parties, or just use the actual stamps in conjunction with, of course, your cards and your projects. Really good one as well for your memory books. But then this is the one that was made using the stamp and die sets that you showed towards the end there. So stamping them, colouring them, die cutting them all together, and then layering them up so you're getting that different dimension when it comes to these ones. But then if you're going in with your blues, then you might want to go in with, of course, your oranges. That's using one of the stencils, the layering stamps, the paper pad as well, and then that celebrate. So it's a nice way just to blend out that colour when it comes
sort
to...
of faded effect.
It's like
Very
faded,
effective.
yeah. So it's gone in strong down the centre of the template, and then it's got very light as it goes out. But then maybe you want to go in with your pink tones, that one there with the parasol. I mean, how cute is that? How cute is that?
Love the little umbrella in the middle.
Beautiful. And then look at this one here as well. Very, very bright when it comes to the balloons. Now the balloons, that could be for any occasion. Do that into your silver card. It could be for anniversaries, weddings if you wanted to. The balloon celebration. Going around with your peaches and your pastel tones that you can see with that letterpress technique. Let's have a look at that one here that we've got with the celebrate as well. And then we've got, let's show you, let's go in with that one as well. So lovely, lovely elements within this collection. I can't believe you're getting that 14-piece for that price.
Crazy, right?
It is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But let's go in, and I've taken my card blank. Now, what I have done, this is from our white multi-purpose, and I have cut it to, I've kept it at the kind of like 11 3/4, and then I've trimmed it at 7 1/4, and then I've scored at the 6-inch mark.
Yep.
Now, it does give you a little bit, well, if you were to have it that way, it's going to give you a little bit of an overhang, but don't worry, that's not going to be seen. And then what we're going to do is let's just start off this beautiful pattern paper. I'm not going to add any ink to this. I'm not going to add any waxes to this. I'm going to keep it natural as it is when it comes to the inside of my card. And that one can simply sit into the middle. And this one, which is, not often you see me do this, whereas I've actually cut it pretty much to that full length of the background.
Do you never do that?
Very, very rarely do I do that. And then that's the backdrop done to start with. And then what we're going to do is let's go in with the ornate lace for this one, because you've got a couple of pieces. So what I'm going to do for this is if I bring in this main, the main edgeable die. So this is your decoration die. So what I want to do is I want to kind of get a bit of a gauge as to where I want it to be. So that's roughly where I want it to be. So let's go in, use your lines on your glass mat as that helping aid. And then I'm just going to have a look side by side, marrying up when it comes to the pencil line. And then if you are nice and careful with your extra low-tack tape, what you can do is both dies together. But what's lovely with this one as well, Ben, is depending on how far apart you have it, will obviously be, forgive me, I don't want to do that one just yet. I only want, the reason I put that there as a guide is to do what I'm away to do. Here we go. So that is here. So let's tape that one down and then tape that one down, and let's remove that one for now, because that one I want it to be the actual panel here.
Okay.
So let's go in, and I've gone and done it again, Ben. I've gone and put my large Gemini away, and I need it again.
What are you
What am I like? What a silly sausage I am. Silly sausage I am. So I'll just keep my junior plates, and we'll then run this one through. I know many at home will be saying, well, Craig, why don't you just keep the large Gemini up all the time? And I could do. It's just we all know how much I love the junior. And,
your favourite, isn't it, Junior?
Sorry?
It's your favourite, Junior.
It is. It really, really is. And to be fair, that's twice within, what, half an hour I've had to do that. How often do you see me stand here and go, oh, I have to go and get the large Gemini, oh, I have to go and get the large Gemini? It's very, very often. Very often. It's very, very rare. Very, very rare. So it just goes to show even when, I'm at home, I use my Junior a lot. So that now starts to give us that beautiful decorative edge when it comes to the top of the card. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use the remaining part here. So if I roughly put that along the bottom, and then what I'm going to do with this one is I'm then going to pop that in. So I'm going to have that a little bit lower down, because what I want to do shortly is sandwich the centerpiece with some acetate.
Susie just called you a silly sausage on the
Silly
socials.
sausage.
Susie said you were a silly sausage, and that's just reminded me, Susie, thank you so much. So I would have forgotten.
Your squared sausage.
We never took a picture of the squared sausage, did we?
Oh no, we never.
In the end.
Yours is in the gallery, isn't it, still?
Mine, well, what it was, George, is the frozen squared sausage that Craig brought me back initially, because I was ill, wasn't I, at the start of the year. So I'd never picked that up and forgotten it's been in there. Craig's now picked that up, and so I've now got fresh squared sausage in the gallery fridge to your right-hand side, George. Don't you dare nick it. Don't you dare nick it, George. I know what you're like. I've got my eye on you. So yes, I shall be taking... Oh, do you know what, actually? I might cook that tonight. Because I've told my good lady's very, very kind. She always cooks me dinner on a night when I'm working. I said to her, don't make me anything. I'm not actually that fussed, so I might actually go home and cook that sausage.
Have your sausage, yeah. Should do.
How do you tend to cook your sausage?
Well, you see, you don't have an air fryer, do you?
No.
So if you've got an air fryer, I would just simply say 160 for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's it, yeah, about 10 minutes. I even put black pudding in at the same time as well, and just cooks it all to perfection.
Do you like section it all up before you cook it?
No, I just put it all on the one tray. All in the one tray.
Do you eat it all in one sitting? Do you eat it all in one go?
Not all four, no.
Oh.
I'll get maybe either a nice roll or a nice crusty roll, and then I'll put 2 squared sausage on, if I'm being quite, kind to myself. 2 and a black pudding.
2 in a row?
Yeah, yeah.
2 in a row, 2 in a row, 2 in a row. Hey.
So yeah, I do like my black pudding on it as well.
I'm not fussed about that.
Although sometimes I will just have that 1 squared sausage and then black pudding.
Well, there you go.
Love
and now
it.
you're up to date with your sausage news.
All up to date. All up to date indeed. But what we've then done is we've now got what will look like that one. Now, of course, this will be attached with our acetate. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a couple of sheets here. Now I just want to double check, so that is 7 1/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim this so it's at the right length here. I'm just going to go in, of course you can use your guillotine, but my paper trimmer was just to hand. So I'm just going to trim that. I'm going to do the same here, 7 1/4.
Susie just says, what is black pudding? You don't want to know, Susie.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah,
you don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what is haggis? You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
It tastes nice, but you don't want to delve too deeply into what it is.
Definitely not. Definitely not. It is absolutely delicious.
Just for those of you wanting to know, the showstoppers, I can't believe this. There's one left of the showstopper, the Roaring 20s. 1 remaining. So if you're waiting, get it now. 1 left. Who's going to get it? 1 more. Come on, tell me. Who's going to get that last one? Come on, quickly. Someone check it out. Tell me who got the last one. Come on, let me know if you checked it out in the last couple of minutes or so. Who's got it? Julie Barley says, I just ordered 2 of the Garden 12x12 paper pads because I love it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous pad, isn't it?
I was thinking that, Ben, because in the past we have brought elements, little bundles of this collection, but it's been a very, very long time since we've seen the 12x12 paper pad.
Yeah.
So I think those that have already got the collection, this is where you're going to be stocking up on that 12x12. Because when I initially seen the sheet, give you a little bit of a background story. When I'm on this side, I just kind of focus on what Johnny would like me to do or Nicola would like me to do if she's in the gallery. I don't really focus on a lot of the detail that side, unless I'm on that side. So when I came in today and seen that I had the paper pad, I actually questioned it because I thought that was,
it was gone.
Yeah, I thought that was it. I thought that was it because the paper pad was here and I was like, why have we got that? And I was told, no, we've got some more in. So that's why I think lots of you are actually stocking up on that paper pad.
Linny's just said, Linny, listen to me calling you lot. Linny has just said, Stop talking about square sausage. It's my absolute fave, but I'm trying to be a veggie. I've managed since October, but feel that I could very easily fall off the wagon with chat like this. I went pescatarian for about 3 years, and sadly I've fallen off the wagon recently. I'm back eating. Do you know what it is? Since I've been back up here, I'm eating burgers again.
Yeah.
And all sorts.
I couldn't be a vegetarian. I couldn't be, of course, a vegan or anything like that. I like my burgers. I like my steak, square sausage. Yeah.
I think I'm going to just try to have sort of, you know, like people do like dry January and stuff. I might just have months where I kind of come off it for a bit. I think that might be the way forward.
Yeah, that's an idea. That is an idea.
Susie, you'll have to look for black pudding. It's not another type of sausage.
No, it's not. No,
really.
It's not.
And OMG says, Linny, haggis, we have to go back to craft chat before I order a McDonald's. All right, we'll stop talking about food now. Meat now, Linny. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Apologies.
My bad.
Can't. I have to. Well, it's not funny, but when I was getting ready to leave Scotland, of course, I messaged you.
You always do, because you're a very kind man.
Same with Johnny, and also Leanne, because Leanne
really?
the last time asked me to bring some. So I messaged her, say, hey Leanne, I'm just getting ready to leave Scotland. Do you want any square sausage? She came back saying, she went, I'm trying to be good. If you bring it back, I'm just going to eat it. So no, I'm trying to be good. Thank you so much for asking. Thought, right, yeah, better not. I did bring back extra. So there you go, George. Actually, if you want to try any, I can bring some in for you.
Showstopper's gone.
So,
Sorry.
It's gone.
The Showstoppers, it's sold out on the website. It's sold out on the website, sorry. The Showstopper collection, don't scream and shout, but it has now...
sold out.
It's gone. It's out of there. Who got the last one? That's what I want to know, but well done if you've got it. One of the quickest, if not the quickest ever Sara signature sellout. It has now officially sold out. Well done if you've got it. Potentially a smaller bundle will be made, but it won't have the papers, potentially the cardstock, and of course the acetate in there as well. Sorry, Craig.
No, that's okay. No, I was just saying, there's not any more in here, George, but, you know, I've got some at home. If you want to try some, I'll bring some in for you.
What's that, the square sausage?
The square sausage, yeah. Anyway, right, yeah, we'll move on. Apologies.
I can sell you mine if you want, George. £10. £10 of the square sausage.
Some people cross the border for their wine and stuff, and or cross the channel, and I cross the border for square sausage.
Well, they used to call that like a booze cruise.
Booze cruise,
Yours is
yes.
a sausage voyage.
Sausage cruise. We're going on a sausage cruise. Could get T-shirts made up. Hey, sausage cruise.
Sausage
2023.
cruise.
We're on the sausage cruise.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
The thing is now, whenever you go to Scotland, we're going to expect it, you see.
Yeah.
We're going to expect the sausage to come back, and if you don't, we'll be very disappointed.
I know. Even Tracy, who I've just seen her today for the first time in ages, absolutely ages. She had a trip. Actually, I need to ask her how her trip to Scotland was, because she was going to bring some back as well for her and her family. You know, yeah.
She brought some beautiful cheesecake in the day, that much I can
I've
tell
not
you.
tried it yet.
Oh, mate.
Is there still more left?
Oh, I think there is a little bit potentially. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah?
It's gorgeous.
I really need to try it.
Yeah, she did two. I had the one with the raspberry on.
Oh,
and there was another
wow.
one, wasn't there? Was there a chocolatey one?
Is there?
Oh, Tracy makes the best cheesecake. Moment on the lips. It is, George, so hard to be good in this place. You've got Craig bringing sausages in. You've got Tracy with the cakes. Christina with the cupcakes. What is it tomorrow? Corned beef pie tomorrow.
Oh, I want to come in just for that.
Michelle just says, the thick, juicy steak I cooked last night for Valentine's prove I have no desire to give up red meat. And Lily says, in Carnoustie, where Craig lives, has the best butchers. His family are so lucky, says Lily.
It must be the only one. Yeah, because we've only got one in Carnoustie, so yeah, it must be the one I'm thinking of. Ah. They are good, actually, yeah.
So how far is Carnoustie from Edinburgh, then?
So Carnoustie to Glasgow and Carnoustie to Edinburgh, they're both round about. Edinburgh's about an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, right.
An hour and 10 minutes. Glasgow is about an hour and 20 minutes. It's just in, of course, the other direction. So
I'm just
yeah.
wondering how Lenny knows about the butchers in Carnoustie. I guess Lenny must go there on...
Yeah, well, she's been up that way.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a long way to go and get your meat, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yes,
An hour.
it is.
Those are good butchers, but...
You know,
must
you
be brilliant.
can, certainly here in England, you can go into farm foods, and it's a frozen food
Farm
shop.
foods, yeah.
You can go in there, and they've got packs of frozen square sausages, but it's not Scottish. It's not the same.
Is it?
It's not the same. It really
Not the
isn't.
same.
So it is delicious. Love it. But while we're talking about square sausage,
Sorry about that.
we're going in there and see we've got our acetate strap within the middle there. See how it just complements. But then what you could do as well, Ben, is you can have that sideways if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
You can start to do your domes if you want to as well. If you've got your template library and then start to have them etched. Imagine having, what have I done with the die? It's disappeared. But imagine having the die that works along that edge. So that one that's just cut, that edge there,
Oh, yeah.
that along the bottom of some of your concept cards from the library would work an absolute treat. And then what I'll do, I've got lots of it already pre-done, so we'll jump ahead in a moment because I know we're running out of time, but let's just cut this summertime pennant. This one as well. You know, in the past where I have, instead of gems or pearls, used little die-cut circles?
Oh, yeah.
This one is absolutely bang on the money for that one, because you've got all of these perfectly sized round circles all the way around the pennant. If we go front on, you can just see all of these perfectly round die-cut circles. So
Yeah.
again, going back to what I say, you know, yes, there's many guys like me and Ben, Johnny, George, we don't mind, you know, gems or pearls or that on our cards. However, you know, if you know that you've got an uncle or a granddad or that, you know, maybe isn't too keen on the embellishments like that, then little die-cut circles that would be waste is a really nice alternative. And the circles you get from here, because I use the Garden Friends Gemini mini die, the ladybug or ladybird,
yes,
and the little dots that come out from that. But this is a good one as well. But then come in, and then all that I would do, so you can see you've got all of these perfect little dots that you could use, cut that into other cardstock, great for your shakers. But then go in with your pale fig water reactive and just
that's very delicate,
edge
isn't
that.
it?
Very, very slightly. And then what you can then do is going in with that kind of chevron double-sided paper, and then using the inner die is then cutting that one out, and then that's going to layer on top of here. And then what I've also done as well, I've already die cut the party. Now the reason I also love these ones, Ben, is you do also get your outer die as well with it. So that will cut out of your card, but if you want that matte and layer for the back, that's going to work a treat. I've also die cut the circles that are also included within the pennant.
Oh, yeah.
I've done a few butterflies as well, also included. And then we won't have time to do this, but the layering stamps from the set as well.
I like that they're all numbered. So again, if people
All
have never
numbered.
used them before, it's easy to do, isn't it?
It is 1 onto 2, and then 3 onto 2.
Yeah.
So 2 onto 1, 3 onto 2. It's self-explanatory when it comes to the stamp. It's the same as any of our other layering stamps that we've had in the past. So you're just going to layer them up on your stamping platform or any platform that you've got, and then start off light and then get darker and then darker when it comes to the inks. But all we're going to do is start to layer this one together.
Excellent. Really enjoying all the demos today, says Lois Skiathetis. Have I said your name right, Lois? Hopefully I have. Thank you for your message. Susan Griffith says, this is a beautiful edgeable. It's really 20s-like too. That edgeable, you could use that with your 20s collection. And Christina Shanahan, evening Christina, she says, it's so nice seeing this collection being demoed. This is such a gorgeous card. I've had this collection forever and never used it. Thank you for the inspiration, Craig. Plus, I've ordered 2 more paper pads. Isn't it funny? I found this a lot when we did the tour, actually, meeting a lot of you, how you kind of buy all of these collections because of the hype and because how much you love them, and then they sort of get put to one side because you get doing something else, and then collections like this never get used. But great that we can bring it back and give you the inspiration to get it out, eh?
For 100%, you know, and we've all on the team, you know, we've said at many occasions, we are very lucky. If we have a show with any of these products, we do get them from Crafter's Companion. Think of yesterday, Lily hasn't needed to use the template library for any design team work or that. So therefore, she's bought it herself yesterday. And what I'm saying by that is there's collections that I've got from Crafter's Companion. If I've not showcased them, I've gone and bought them myself. And they do build, you know, they build over time. And sometimes you do want to just go back and start using what you have spent your hard-earned money on.
Yeah.
And then start to use them, either one collection at a time, or then what to do, Ben, start incorporating the collections. Do you know what I mean? Take the pattern paper from Garden Party and team it with the linen cardstock that maybe you've got from the Daisy collection.
Absolutely.
Or Positive Thoughts collections, going all the way back to these collections, see what works well. Each collection, the colour theme is perfectly put together, but that doesn't mean that the colour theme within this paper pad isn't going to work with the linen cardstock from Positive Thoughts, or, you know, dancing dragonflies, or anything along the lines likes of that. So start to bring them in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer that one in to here. Remember, you do have that matte and layer dye to go with it if you want to, but I want that kind of just be subtly hanging over that edge. And then what we're going to do is layer that one. That one can be the center point. Then we can go on with a bow that I've already tied. I'm going to pop that one there, and then very, very quickly what I'm going to do is take these 3 butterflies that I've already cut. So I'm going to have one going that way, one going that way. When it comes to butterflies, I would always recommend either your odd number, so 3 or 5, or onwards, and then have one going one way, one going the other way, and then one going back the original way.
Just a quick question, Susie just popped through saying, does Craig have a frosted plastic shim in his sandwich for the Gemini? Someone didn't see it and wondered.
Yeah.
Ah.
So if I just, so I've got my cutting plate, my magnetic, my plastic shim.
Oh, there it is.
And then I've got my base cutting plate.
Ah, there you go.
So I do. All there. All there. So let's just do these 2 last little bits there. So that one can go into here. Press that into hold. And I'm just popping the glue on underneath the body of the butterfly. Then that way the wings can stay very, very proud. Like this. And then there we go.
Beauty.
We've got our standing card that you can see now. It's going to do Bambi legs because of the glass mat, because there is acetate at the base just here. So let's go in like so. So let's take, where's my scoring tool? Let's go in with our bone folder, give that a really good burnish to make sure it's going to sit.
I tell you what, as much as the Roaring Twenties has been the big news today, I've loved seeing this collection back. I'll tell you what, let me recap on the details. We'll get Craig to line his cards up, and then I'll just recap on the everything you're going to get in this collection. But it is the Garden Party 14-piece selection of what we've got left with the dies and the stamps. And of course, you've got that amazing paper pad, which I'll flick through as well. £28 or $38.40 is your platinum price on that full collection. All right, okay. I tell you what, get on the website, all the details are there for you. We've just realised what the time is. It's 10 to 8, for goodness sake, so we've got 10 minutes. Let's get the vote going on the demo of the show, first of all. This is going to be tough enough in itself, let alone the demo of the day. Craig, recap for us, please, on what you've made.
Start with our floral cut and emboss folder. So done that in that stepper. So number 1, then we went back to the Roaring 20s, which has gone.
Sold out.
That one is number 2, and then we've ended number 3 with a little bit of that Garden Party when it comes to a Sara signature. So 1, 2, 3, the choice is yours.
I reckon you've got about 2 minutes to get your votes in on that one. Really pretty card, Craig, says Roseanne. Jane says lovely card. Beautiful, says Kathleen. Beautiful, says Carletta. Wonderful, says Hannah. And the garden party and the humming paper pad, says Karen Wells-Sorrell, are my two favourites. I have almost as many as Christine of the garden party. I have 8. I don't really know how many she has, lol. She's probably got around about that figure. There was a brilliant post up actually that I got tagged in on. I think it was on Insta, or was it Facebook? But anyway, of Christine's craft room, and I actually thought initially that she was in a craft store. It looked that so well stocked, but it was her craft room. I'll show you after the show. It's just brilliant. So many goodies has our Christine, as have you all. If you haven't yet picked up the Shimmer Ink Pad collection, though, by the way, then grab this today. These came back in stock yesterday. For the first time since October, we've had this full collection. So it's incredible to get them all back in. These were so quickly snapped up when we launched these back in the birthday. They disappeared 3 times out of stock, got them back in, and then we couldn't get them back in until now. Beautiful, beautiful, lustrous finish to these, highly pigmented, giving you that wonderful pearlescent sheen and shine that you've got across the 10 different colours. And as we talked about just a few moments ago when we showed you these earlier on, so many different things that you can do with them. You know, the fact that you can blend these, emboss with these, layer with these, stamp with these, I mean, just so many different things. And of course, the 10 colours that you've got within this set, however, the fact that you can blend them means you can create loads and loads of different bespoke colours from the 10 that you've already got. You've got the toffee apple, peach rose and queen bee, lime soda, your frosty mint, your tropic blue, starlit sky, amethyst, sugar plum, and then your raspberry as well. 43.13 or 57.53 if you want to go for that full collection. And again, just to show you, the ink pads are very different in design, ergonomically designed actually, to allow you to get into your cardstock and paper much easier, whether you're going for the sort of full end with the bigger swipes of colour, or the smaller end if you're trying to do things that are a little bit more finer. 43.13 or 57.53. One other thing I just want to quickly show you that we had yesterday, again very busy for this, was the big binder, the big boy, as we were calling it yesterday. I think Charlotte nicknamed it the big boy, the Store It All, the multi-pocket binder, which has your 12 pockets in here. This is, I mean, you can put some of your stamps and dies in here, of course, but it looks similar, doesn't it, to our large stamp and die folder. However, it is very different, and I will tell you the reason why in just a second. But first, demo of the show. 3.
Number 3. Garden parties, done that. Shall I bring it across to you?
Well, whatever you like.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Demo of the day. Is that the one that won earlier? Was it from Wake Up Call?
Wake Up Call, yeah.
Oh, I thought the Trick of the Eye one won.
No, it was that one. I thought it was going to be the Trick of the Eye one. Yeah, I thought so.
So, demo of...
Oh.
What? Oh. 1. I don't know what you are at. 1. 2. Ba 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 ba. 2. Or number 3. Where are you today? Are you over there? Are you on 2? I've just angled a bit funny. Are you at 2? Sorry. Yeah, sorry. There you go. 1, 2, 3. You've got 2 minutes to get your vote in on that one. Go swiftly. Now, as I was saying, the Store It All binder been very popular because looks absolutely brilliant, made to very high spec, but literally you can house a small craft room in here. Look at all of the pockets that you're going to get. It's actually 3 pockets popped into the centre of the binder with that hook and mesh system, but each of the pockets is divided into 4, so you can store different bits and pieces. As Jan was saying the other day, you know, storing maybe things like your offcuts, but you know, for taking things with you, this is brilliant. We've popped in things like our glossy highlights, bottles of glue, pens. We've stacked in here loads of our foam pads. These all come out as well, all right? So if you want to be able to just take with you some of the pockets on their own, you can do. But look, ink pads, we've got beads, tape pens, all sorts in there. And then even in the back, we've stored some of our plates for our mini. We've got some of our tools, more pens in there. It's white clean, of course, so if you do find things end up leaking in here, that's no problem. See-through, so you can see exactly what's in there, but all of the pockets pull out off that Velcro or hook and loop central tab. So if you just want to take a small amount of crafty items with you, you can, but if you need to store a lot, you can also do that too. Launched yesterday, and we have got that same amazing price for you, $39.99 or $47.96 with 50 bonus points on top of that as well. Just to say, tomorrow, big day, me and Debbie Fisher are going to be here. We've got an amazing craft along for you on the Delightful Daisies collection. So if you've got that, get ready to check the socials first thing tomorrow morning to see exactly everything that you're going to need to take part in that craft along. I know it's going to be an absolute beaut. And then, of course, tomorrow, Thursday night, you know where to be at 6 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, cartload time. It's going to be crazy tomorrow. It's a cartload crafty clear out. It is a big, big show with some amazing deals. Demo of the day. Oh, well, I tell you what, Craig. Yeah. Your two have fallen down as if they knew.
I knew.
As if they knew. Well done, Sara.
Awesome, Sara.
That is the winner.
Not surprised at all. Not surprised.
So that is Sara with 2 chances to win on Sunday.
And guess who's going to have the deciding vote on Sunday?
Who?
If it comes down to it. But no, genuinely, it really, really is. That card is spectacular.
Wow, what a day. A massive thank you to all the team today. Thank you to all of our social superstars. Susie on this show, of course, brilliant as always. Thank you massively to Tracy, not just for all of her help and cups of coffee, but for the cheesecake as well. Oh! Thank you also to Jamie and Johnny, and also to Georgia the joystick. And thank you also to Sara and me old pal, me crafty brother, Mr. Craig. So you are back on...
So I'm back on that side on Friday, and then I'm back on this side Saturday and Sunday. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Friday, all day with Becky, but it's myself and Tiffany for the last show of the day.
Lots to look forward to over the coming days here on Crafters TV. Starting again tomorrow with me and Debbie Fisher for Wake Up Call. Got that craft along with the Daisies collection, and of course that big cartload tomorrow too. Whatever you're doing, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. A massive thank you from all of us. Lots of love. Check out your baskets if you've got items in them, and we'll see you back here on Crafters TV tomorrow. Bye bye.